Welcome into the Betsy M. Ross studio for another installment of Inside the Chirp. I'm your host, Lukas Thatcher, joined alongside Ball State softball player McKenna Muholland. McKenna, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm just going to kick it off with a question. This is your fourth media day so far. How has it been?
It's been awesome. Media day is something we look forward to every year. You get dressed up, do some game day hair, game day makeup, all with my best friends, take a bunch of pictures, silly pictures, all that fun stuff.
Now, compare this media day to your first media day. A lot has happened since then for you. You've gone through a lot of serious injuries, and you've gone through a couple of great seasons as well. So can you kind of touch on the growth that you've gone through between your first media day and then this one right here now?
Thinking back to our first media day, we did it at the field, and it was just headshots and stuff. I was freaking out, little freshman, little nervous. But now, I mean, I've met the girls that are going to be my bridesmaids in my wedding. Been through a lot since I've been here. Being away from family has been really difficult for me, but I've been able to have a great support system back home and up here. We've had some coaching changes, but I've stayed with my best friends through it all. And yeah, we're just on our senior year, final run.
Awesome for you, senior year. Coming into this year, what specifically have you been working on in the off season, and do you have any kind of specific goals for 2025 on field?
On field, for 2025, we have a great opportunity with a very talented middle infield. So our plan is and our goal is to be number one in the MAC in double plays. So statistics-wise, that's our goal. I've worked a lot with my faith over this past year and just growing in that and growing in the mental game. I believe in my physical performance, but I think that I needed to grow a lot on my mental performance, so that's what I've been working in on the offseason.
And kind of talked about that middle infield. You have been excellent defensively at shortstop and second base, but you've kind of play all over. Can you kind of touch on what it means to be a utility player and kind of do whatever the team needs you to do on the field? Yeah.
Being a true utility is a lot of fun. My dad always told me growing up, like being a utility, like that's what a coach wants. Wherever the team needs you, we have a player go down, having somebody be able to go play outfield. My freshman year, I think it was my freshman year, they stuck me in the outfield. I was freaking out, but at the same time made a few catches, and it was all fine by then. But basically, like wherever the team needs you, it's just important, or it's nice to know that like you have that on your back to wherever the team needs me, that's where I'm going to be.
How excited are you for this upcoming season?
I'm so excited. What we did last year was just one step closer to where we want to be. We needed last year under our belt to just know that what we're capable of doing. We have a really talented group of girls this year. We have an amazing coaching staff that does so much for us. So seeing how far we went and what we did last year that's going to go down in history. We talk about it all the time, how much fun that day was, how much caffeine we had. It was just, I don't know. Nobody thought we would even make it to the MAC tournament. Nobody thought we'd even make it that far. I mean, we even had our doubts during it, but once we played that first game of the 3 games that we played that day, like that was the most fun we've ever had. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna tell my kids that when I'm older. Like, it's amazing. I can't even begin to describe it.
And something I've noticed about you is that when you're on the field, you usually have a lot of gear. You usually have a lot of cool-looking gear. Some would say that you might have drip. Personally, I wouldn't say that as much because I don't sound cool when I say that. But other people would say that you have drip. Where would you rank yourself compared to the rest of the team in terms of best drip?
Oh, best drip? The girls got me on that one. I don't do anything fancy with my hair for game day. I wear it in a ponytail like right now. Maybe have some earrings in, but we got girls with the aviator sunglasses or the pit vipers. Definitely not the drippiest on the team, I will say that. I wear a few necklaces, maybe a ribbon or two, but I mean, girls will come out, do their hair a certain way. I don't know, I just like to play. But look good, feel good, play good, so.
Exactly. Last question here. What are you most excited for this upcoming season?
I'm most excited to see how far and how much damage we can do this season. With how we left off last season, like that's the starting point going into this year. So second in the MAC is not good enough for us. MAC championships in the future, and with this group of girls, I really think we're going to be able to achieve that.